Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Smitty Snippets. I'm your host, Smitty. Today we are talking about episode 4 of The Last of Us. I think this is a pretty good episode. As always, there will be spoilers. If you have not seen it, go watch it. Come on back when you do. If you enjoy the content, like, share, subscribe if you want more. So I really like this episode. This episode kind of delves more into the relationship between Ellie and Joel. You watch them kind of grow together. This episode, Joel and Ellie are riding down the road in that busted-ass Chevy, trying to make it to wherever those fireflies are. Along the way, they run into the worst possible thing you can ever possibly run into in the apocalypse. Not runners, not clickers, people. There are a few characters in here that I will not name. I know who they are, but for the sake of the story and keeping you in the dark so you enjoy the story, I will not be naming them. Like I said, this episode has more to do with the relationship between Joel and Ellie, them kind of getting to know each other, and Ellie completely ignoring everything Joel told her not to do. Joel, can I have a gun? No, Ellie, you can't have a gun. Joel, can we talk about our past? No, that was one of our rules. I do not want to hear about your shit. Only rules she hasn't broken yet is talking about Tess. So during this trip, you kind of see that Joel thinks of Ellie more as a child who does not need to be exposed to what it is she is viewing. You see many examples of that, as you know, he doesn't want her to view the skeletal remains in episode 3, I believe it is. He wants her to kind of stay away from that. He's trying to keep her away from the people and the gunfire that are in episode 4. And it's unavoidable in this kind of world. Like, she's going to see it, but he's trying to protect her from that. And it becomes obvious to him that he can't do so. Not only can he not do so, but she's already seen it, as she has explained to him when he apologized for her having to watch him take people out, YouTube algorithm, her having to do something to someone to end his existence, shall we say, and protect Joel. And she explains to him that it's not her first time. And he kind of relents, gives her weapon back, and she can move. They kind of move forward, getting a better understanding of one another. I kind of like that. It's one of the things I enjoyed about the game, and I'm enjoying it in the show. It's very impactful, and it's very important to watching them grow as, you know, a group, a pair. That sounds dirty. I do have one thing to say. I don't know how she is able to just jump through holes in walls after what she has seen. With that flashlight, I would be every corner. And the way that they talk like there ain't nothing out there. Like there's nothing out there. I mean, like, quiet down, okay? There's things with blossom faces out there, okay? I need you to stop talking. Shush. There's not a lot of meat on this bone when it comes to trying to talk about what happened in this show. This is just more or less them bonding and trying to progress that story forward without really meeting anyone. They're just trying to stay out of trouble, and try to figure out who this group is that's chasing them and who it is they are actually after. Again, I know who this is, but I'm not going to spoil that for anyone. So, yeah, man, that's about it. I appreciate the little nuance when it comes to this show and everything that they have to try to offer. It's the small things that you need to pay attention to. Not so much about the zombies or the apocalypse or anything that's happening around them. It's the little things that kind of draw Ellie and Joel closer to one another that I think you'll enjoy the most. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you enjoyed about this episode. If you enjoyed it, have you seen it yet? You know, what are your thoughts so far? Is it what you've expected? Does it match the show? Just let me know, man. And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'll see y'all for the next one. Chew.